This is Chase Vickers,
This is Jordan Brodie.
This is Michael Kennedy.
and this is one of the reasons why Richard Nixon should be elected in the following presidential election.
First things first, for our reasoning as to why you should elect Richard Nixon in the presidential election of 1969 is that in our country now more than ever, we feel as if women should have more rights. And Richard Nixon is doing many things to make that a reality.
To go into detail on this topic, in 1960, while President Nixon, then vice president, was working in office, he wrote a report about how he felt women needed to get more rights, and this idea spurred him creating an idea for a Women's Equal Rights Act, which was adopted into the Equal Rights Act. Although this amendment never came to fruition, it was a great step toward his ideals.
This was a major stepping stone for the female population to finally think, hey, this is a man who could help us out and get us the quality we deserve. This presidential candidate really cares about the fact that we deserve the same rights as men, and has shown with this article when he was vice president that this is a topic that he truly does care about and will work for while in office after he wins the election.
Once said by this amazing candidate, Richard said, "In this era of great challenges and potentials, the nation in the private sector, as well as in government at all levels, needs the capabilities and brain power of every single American. The full and equal participation of women is crucial to the strength of our country. This exemplifies Nixon's want for a country that's equal between sex, a country that uses all its options and encourages everyone to be the best that they can be. This shows his details for making America a more equal place, and is a reason why he should be elected president. He is for the people."
Nixon's fight for women's rights continued into his presidency, as on March 22, 1972, the Senate approved an Equal Rights Amendment to the Constitution by the required two-thirds vote. It cleared the House in 1971 and was signed by President Nixon, and it had a clear path to be sent to the states for ratification. The operative clause of the proposed amendment read, "Equality of rights under the law shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of sex." In simpler terms, this means that men and women would be equal in all forms of the law. No way could they be discriminated because they were a woman or a man, in any form of government, law, job, or in any case.
Even though this was a need for American women, it faced very strict hate from some. People like Phyllis Schlafly started a Stop Era campaign and worked until 1982 when it was stopped for good. Nixon's great work in the women's and equal rights field was halted and ended before it could become an amendment. Nixon deserved to win the presidency.
This is Chase Vickers,
And this is Jordan Brodie.
and we approve this message.